welcome back to my channel. So today, as promised, I'm here to bring you the comparison video on all three of the Troiareuke A Cushions. I have reviewed these separately here on the channel, so I'll have them linked up here, as well as my cushions playlist in case you're interested in any of the cushions I reviewed here for my channel. But I'd also like to mention that this is actually a collaboration with my friend here on YouTube, Denise. She has dry skin and I have very oily skin, so we thought it'd be a good idea to team up and bring you our opinions on all three of these cushions based on those two different perspectives, and hopefully that will be helpful to you guys out there, whether you have oily or dry skin or combination skin. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so let's start with a little bit of basic or general information. What all three of these cushions have in common is that they have three main functions or properties. First, they have a broad spectrum UV protection, so they all have an SPF of 50 PA++. They also have anti-wrinkle or anti-aging skincare properties and benefits, and they also help to brighten the skin. And by that, I don't mean lighten or whiten, I mean that it actually does have a radiant, dewy look to them. So that's what I mean by that. Now, what makes them different, or okay, there's quite a bit of things that make them different, but one of the main difference has to do with shading. If you are an avid user of K-beauty products, foundations, and cushions, then you may know that shades can be limiting, and unfortunately, these cushions only come in one shade each. So the H+, which was the first cushion to come out, is more pinkish in undertone, so that makes it a typical number 21 in K-beauty, and then the A+ and the Seoul Aesthetic cushion are more warm and yellowish in undertone, so that makes it a typical number 23. The second main difference has to do with skin type. So once again, the H+ is actually targeted for dry or maturing skin, then the A+ is for combination / oily skin, as well as sensitive and acne prone skin. And then what's really nice is that the Seoul Aesthetic cushion is for all different skin types, and as an oily skin girl, I can attest that it works well for us, so I got you. So like I said, there is quite a bit of things that make them different, so let's jump into me applying them so you could see what it looks like on the skin and in natural light, and I'll give you a little bit more of information in terms of ingredients and the finishes and all of that good stuff, then we'll come back to wrap up the review. Okay, so to demonstrate some differences, I'll be applying the A+ on the left and the H+ on the right. What's really interesting is that even though all three of these cushions act and feel the same on the skin, they actually all have really different ingredients. For example, the four main ingredients that make up the H+ cushion all work towards regenerating the skin cells as well as brightening and detoxing, yet the cushion still provides excellent coverage and a really hydrating feel. Then what makes the A+ cushion a little bit different is that these four main extracts are going to help to reduce redness and inflammation while also helping to regenerate skin cells. One of the most apparent difference is of course the shading, but what's not so apparent is that these ingredients are also going to affect the longevity of the cushion, so the A+ cushion is definitely going to last a little bit longer on someone with combination to oily skin. For the second demonstration, I'll be applying the Seoul Aesthetic cushion on the left and the A+ on the right. As I mentioned in my video dedicated to this cushion, this was professionally formulated with 6 different types of peptides, the first 5 being filler-like and the last one being Botox-like. So it really does boost that anti-aging, anti-wrinkle factor to a whole different level. And honestly, I feel like with this cushion, you really are getting the best of both worlds. It's like the H+ and the A+ combined into one plus more. Now, for some things that I think that all three of the cushions have in common, and I really can't distinguish between one and the other, is that they all have a medium coverage, and with that I'm including that they all fill in pores and fine lines really nicely. They also have a natural finish. It's almost like your skin but better. It's very radiant, very youthful, and I really enjoy it. And of course, they all have a very comfortable and lightweight feel. So now that you know that all this time I've been wearing the Seoul Aesthetic cushion on this side and the A+ on this side, can you tell a difference? Because I think from afar you can't really tell that I'm wearing two different cushions, but once you get up close or to my very critical eye, I could tell that the A+ is just a little bit matter than the Seoul Aesthetic cushion, and by no means am I saying that the A+ has a matte finish, because it definitely does not. It's just a little bit matter. Now, really getting down to it, which cushion would I recommend for someone with oily skin? I would definitely have to say that it's between the A+ and the Seoul Aesthetic Cushion. It just depends on what kind of a finish you're looking for. Like I said, the A+ is a little bit matter. However, the Seoul Aesthetic Cushion does better in my personal opinion in terms of longevity. It is the most long lasting out of all three of the cushions, and it is the one that adheres the best to the skin. I don't know if that has to do with all the peptides it has in the formula, but I've had issues in the past with the H+ and the A+ slipping and sliding and transferring throughout the day. You can easily fix that with a little bit of setting powder, but I just think that the Seoul Aesthetic Cushion does a little bit better in that aspect. You know, and just in general, I don't get tired of saying this, I find it so impressive how essentially these skincare items, because these are basically skincare products, work so well and efficiently and effectively as makeup as well. I don't think I have ever come across a makeup or skincare item that just works so incredibly well, because I do have quite a bit of BB creams and things that claim to be skincare items first before makeup, but they just don't work as well. It feels like if you have a lot of skincare benefits, it compromises the makeup, and if it's more makeup, then you don't really get the skincare benefits, but Troiareuke has just been able to balance that perfectly into three really fabulous cushions. So obviously I'm impressed with all three of these cushions, but the Seoul Aesthetic Cushion has to be my favorite by far. If you've tried any of these cushions, let me know what you thought about them, or if you haven't and you're looking to purchase one of them, let me know which one you would pick down below. I'd love to hear from you. And definitely don't forget to check out Denise's video. Like I said in the beginning, hers is going to be from the perspective of someone with dry skin, so if you have dry skin, or even if you don't have dry skin, make sure you head over to her channel and see what she has to say about the cushions. And definitely, if you're not subscribed to her already, you have to. She's absolutely amazing. I love her content. Like I said, she also does K-beauty videos, and she is fabulous. You're gonna love her. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it somewhat helpful. Like always, all my links will be down below so that we can stay connected. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so that you're notified every time I put out a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by, and until next time, bye!